Today I am in the mood of doing something quick, requiring not much of prep work, but at the same time it needs to be very delicious. Hey everyone, Namaskar and welcome to Curries with Bumbi, and today I will be showing you how to make chicken Karahi, where Karahi means a wok. The very first thing is the chicken. I have taken boneless skinless chicken thighs which I have cut into fairly large pieces. Please do not use chicken breast for this recipe. They get dry at the end of cooking and I refuse to eat something that tastes just like shoestrings. So chicken breast is a big no-no for me, especially when it comes to any curry. Then comes the aromatics, finely grated ginger and finely grated garlic, or you can even use ginger garlic paste. Next, plain unflavored yogurt and a little bit of red chilli powder. Mix everything very well. Now let the chicken marinate for a minimum of 30 minutes. In the meantime, I will be roasting some whole spices. Pan on medium-low heat. In goes cumin seeds, coriander seeds, and black peppercorns. Stir them continuously on medium-low heat till they become fragrant and become a shade darker in color, but do not wait till they turn too dark as they may get bitter. Then grind them using a mortar and pestle or a spice grinder. Do not make too fine a powder. You need a fairly coarse grind like this. Next, coming to the ground spices. Turmeric powder, Kashmiri red chili powder, or you can use paprika if you want to avoid the heat. Ground cumin, ground coriander, and garam masala powder. And today we will not add water to make a paste in case you are wondering. Okay, as I told you earlier, this is a chicken Karahi where Karahi means a wok. And the woks used in Indian kitchens are not thin like the carbon steel woks. So I would say use any heavy bottomed wide pan or pot. Pan on medium high heat, and as you can see there is not even a trace of oil in there. Oh, is Bumbi going on a diet plan or what? Nope, oil will be showing up later. Add the chicken along with all that marinade till the last drop. Wait, Bumbi, did you forget the onions? Well, good news, this recipe doesn't call for onions. And I can hear you giving that big sigh of relief. Like phew, thank goodness we do not need to brown onions for a change. Spread out the chicken and keep on high heat. At first a lot of water will be released from the chicken and you have to wait till all that water evaporates. That's why I would advise you to use a wide pan so that the water dries up quickly. Okay, as you can see, all that water has dried up now, and all that you can see is the fat released from the chicken. Now I will be adding about 1.5 tablespoons of oil. Next comes the tomatoes. I have just cut them into halves. And looking at the tomatoes, you must be thinking, Bumbi has gone crazy today, huh? Add a splash of water and immediately lid on high heat for 5 minutes. 5 minutes done, let's check what's happening. As you can see, the skins of tomatoes have become wrinkly. That's exactly what I wanted. I am in a lazy mood today, but don't worry, I'm doing everything with a sensible mind. Using a pair of tongs, remove the skins of tomatoes. You can even do this with a fork. And now mash the tomatoes, pressing them with your spoon. Instant tomato puree, I would call it. No blender jar required, no opening of cans. How easy can that be? See, I'm totally in my senses, told you. Okay, again lid on for 5 minutes and the heat needs to be on the high side. 5 minutes done. Now it's time for the spices and seasonings to do all the magic. Salt, again a tablespoon of oil, chopped ginger, the toasted and crushed spice powder, then the ground spice powders. And I am crushing kasuri methi now in case you are wondering. As usual, forgot to zoom out my camera. And finally, sugar to balance the flavors. Stir on medium-high heat. You must be observing that all this while the heat level had been always on medium-high. I would say more on the high side. Usually this recipe is on the dry side, but I like adding about half a cup of water. Cover it for 5 minutes and now you can reduce the heat to medium-low. Look how beautiful everything is looking. Here are the stems of coriander leaves. And then I added a little bit of sour cream, which is totally optional. You can even add some plain unflavored yogurt or maybe cooking cream. And look at this gorgeousness. Finally, my favorite coriander leaves. Do a taste test and adjust the seasonings. Needs a little more of salt. The chicken has turned tender as well. Thank goodness my lazy mood made me make this today, because this is something so aromatic and so flavorful that you cannot even imagine unless you make it. Seems like I'm in some kind of spice land. Serve this with naan or paratha or rice. Though I garnished it with julienne ginger, but that is just for presentation purposes and is totally optional. Please smash that like button so that this video reaches out to more people. And if you want to watch more recipes like this, then please click on the video showing up on the screen. Bye bye.